Minute Focus, episode 193, Workaholic. That's me. So don't be like me. And I'm not your competition because I'm not going to slow down because this is how I work. I don't know any other way to work. I don't know how to do things a different way. When my wife and I go on vacation to the tropics, she'll sit on the beach and I'll sit under a cabana with my computer because I can't imagine sitting there doing nothing. That chaps my ass and causes me anxiety like you can't believe. So I relax as I can. I like sitting in the sun, but I got to be doing something. I got to be doing something that I consider productive. That's call it a personality foible. It's just how I am. But don't think you have to do that if it's not you. I've worked my whole life that way, so don't say, well, geez, Craig produces all these books, does all this other stuff. No, don't be like me, unless that is you. But what commitment can you make? And this is where you decide what a healthy balance is, because you've got to challenge yourself. You've got to challenge yourself to do a little bit better, to produce something. If you're just going to dabble and dabble and dabble and never really get to the end, then that's great. That's fine. But don't have expectations that you're going to sell anything as a professional author if you can never finish a book. It's hard work, and you have to challenge yourself. It's not anything that's just going to happen magically, because writing scene after scene, tying those scenes together, sometimes it's not as sexy as it sounds, or as TV makes out these authors as walking on red carpets at glamorous events with the Ferrari waiting for them to pick them up and drive them away. It's not like that. So what works for you? And this is where you have to refresh your mind, refresh your body. A vacation is fine. If I mean, yes, we have to work. We have to provide for our families. What's that look like in the future? What's that look like for next year? For next 5 years? Do you have a day job? I had a day job forever, and I'm retired, so that's why I can work full time at this gig. But now I make enough full time at this gig that I don't need to be retired, but I am retired, so I've got that too. It's all fine. You can refresh your mind, but then you have to get back to it. Uh, there's some young people saying, I just want to write one book a year and then spend the rest of the time on vacation in the tropics. Good luck with that. It's probably not going to happen. There's a certain amount of work that needs to happen to keep your readers refreshed, keep your marketing refreshed, keep you energized in the marketplace. Uh, uh, there was a article that came out about passive income, and one of the top 10 ways was self-published author. Passive. Yeah. Everybody listening to this saying, what the hell are you talking about? There's nothing passive about being an author. Yes, you're by yourself at your computer, no distractions, you're writing, you're working, and this goes on for weeks and months on end, or years on end. It's like, what the hell are you doing? Writing a book, writing another book, writing the next book, writing a series, writing a short story for an anthology. Yeah, not passive at all, because then you got to market it, because nobody's going to buy your book if they don't know it's there. So there's stuff that you've got to do as an author and a publisher. Not passive, active. How can you do that without going belly up because you've overworked yourself? There was a meme about we should stop glamorizing overworking. Well, like I said at the beginning, I don't know any other way to work. So for me, I'm not glamorizing it. That's just how I work. But don't do it for you. Don't think that's what I have to do. So balance, get done what you need to get done, and set a reasonable goal. Set yourself on a path that is productive with a little bit of a challenge, because what's life if you're not challenged? It's just a good way to move forward. And we always move forward. Like I say, the windshield view is bigger than the rear window, the rear view mirror view. Windshield, you're going forward. And this work. So now you got to get back to work. You got to write your story. It's about memorializing your dreams. You take something in your mind, you hammer it out, you make it look good, you polish it up, and then you put it out there for people to buy. So now it'll be forever for sale. So you're memorializing your dreams in a way that will finance your lifestyle if you keep providing things and learn what you need to know to keep writing books, to keep publishing, and to keep getting them in front of the right readers. That's the stuff that you need to do. And you can streamline as you go. As you learn, you're going to get better. If you go to IKEA and buy a bookshelf and you buy two of them, the first one takes 4 hours to put together and the second one takes 45 minutes. That's continuous improvement. You're going to get better. So the more you write, the better you're going to get at writing. The more you market and study that, the better you're going to get at marketing. So that's all a different way. That's a way to balance, get the same amount of work done in less time. That's why you see older authors who've been doing this for a while relaxing more and not nose to the grindstone all the time, because they get it. They understand how to get the most out of their time. And that's how to work smarter, not harder, but you still have to do the work. Don't be like me. Balance in your life. Don't have to work all the time. And when you do relax, refresh your mind, refresh your soul, refresh your body, and then get back to work, because it's not going to do itself. Peace, fellow humans.